Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raider Field here in rainy, cold Hudson, Wisconsin for this evening's Big Rivers Conference boys soccer headline show between the Old Abe's of Eau Claire Memorial and the Hudson Raiders. This is Chuck Bublitz bringing you the game with Adam Tilson. As Wayne might have said, with me as always is Adam. Party on, Adam. So it's certainly a party atmosphere up here in the press box. We've got all the celebrities of Hudson School District and the Hudson community out hanging out. It's the place to be, and we're glad to be here with you. As always, this is the show in the Big Rivers Conference. Year after year, Hudson and Eau Claire Memorial. Hudson, depending on your perspective, stole a game at Eau Claire earlier this year, scoring in the waning moments of the match to take home a 1-0 win. They are looking to sweep the season series from the Old Abe's, secure advantageous playoff seeding position as we head into the end of the regular season of play, and put a stamp on the 2018 boys soccer season. Starting lineups, Eau Claire's going from right to left on your screen wearing white. They've got Tyler Hansen in goal, Matthew Jorfie in defense. He's joined by Logan Junker. Midfielders, number 7, Mitchell Brenner, number 8, Alex Sulzer, number 9, Luke Rosenberger. They've got Jacob Peliquin, number 10, up top. Jared Nunez, a freshman, number 11, playing in the midfield, along with sophomore Ryder Woodworth, number 12. Dalton Christofferson's a defender, number 16, and Simon Larson, also listed as a defender, wearing number 21. The Raiders take their usual starting positions. Corey Denning in goal. In front of him, Cole Ober. In front of Ober, Nick Thompson. To the left, Braden Miller, number 3. To the right, Tygo Kelly, number 18. Sam Ross and Colton Prater play in front of Luke Johnson, number 7. Or maybe Ross a little bit more next to Luke Johnson. Prater in front of them. Up top, we got target forward in the middle there, Connor Johnson. He's about to start the game. He's got Ryan Wuthaden on his left, close to us on the screen. Paul Phillipson on the left of the Raider attack, up at the top of the screen, and we are underway. Thompson missed the ball, turns away from pressure. Luke Rosenberger there, early pressure, and as is sometimes the case with these big games, jitters early. Raiders just give the ball away there for an Eau Claire throw-in. Cleared out high by Sam Ross for another throw-in opportunity for the Old Abe's. Deep throw. Flicked on there by Eau Claire, cleared up in the back of Nick Thompson, and up to Colton Prater. He settles. Eau Claire recovers nicely, drops it back to Braden Miller. Miller looking to go up to Phillipson, past Phillipson, past an Eau Claire Old Abe, and on to Johnson. Johnson looking for Wuthaden. Wuthaden working hard to get onto the ball. Defended tightly there, a little bit of a push, no call. Well done by number 2, Matthew Jorfie, and the Old Abe's are back underway here. Rosenberger on the ball, back to Jorfie. Jorfie to Sulzer. Sulzer all the way back to Hansen. Old Abe's look to reset. Swung out wide. Sulzer in the middle to Rosenberg. Rosenberg looking for the return pass. Trying to get it to him. Thompson steps up to win it. Gives it away to number 11, Nunez, the freshman. Freshman pressured by Luke Johnson. Colton Prater comes away with the ball. Back to Nick Thompson. Thompson splits through to Connor Johnson. Takes a hard challenge there from the central defender. Maintains possession. Great job there by Connor Johnson to come back and win the ball. Wuthaden looking now to look for the run of Phillipson. Kicks it right off the defender, Jorfie. And here come the Old Abe's. No! Luke Johnson steps up to Wuthaden. Wuthaden poked away by Jorfie. The ball's bouncing around a little bit here. Rosenberger and Johnson fight for it. Falls to O'Kelly. O'Kelly gets it back from Wuthaden. O'Kelly carrying, looking for the big cross to Prater. Prater, wow, settles it wonderfully off his leg there. Takes 1, 2, 3 touches at the top of the box. 4 touches. He's in. What can he do with it? Colton Prater crossing it, pulling it back across, and there's nobody there. Oh, and it's almost put in by the Eau Claire defender. O'Kelly whiffs on the ball, is able to recover, turns, keeps it in. Hudson on the attack here. Good pressure for the Raiders early. Wuthaden looking for the cross, deflected off Jorfie. So, 3rd minute of play here. Hudson with the first corner kick of the game. And a really golden opportunity missed there for the Raiders. Colton Prater was able to get it into the end line, cut it back across, and there was just nobody crashing the net there for Hudson. But they've got 2 men over for the corner kick, as they always do, Wuthaden and Prater. Just one player. Now comes Jorfie. They're waiting it out. Will they take it short? Will they take it long? Georgie slowly making his way over, half committed. Prater decides to go long. 2 hands up, slots it across to Luke Johnson, misses on the ball. One there then by Larson. Larson, and they're looking for a Brenner. Brenner unable to keep it in. Slips a little bit there. Looks like he's going to be all right, though. Hudson back in possession. So it's been an exciting opening few minutes. Eau Claire's had some opportunities in the Hudson box. Hudson's had opportunities in Eau Claire's box. And I think this is kind of how our night's going to go, folks. Fireworks. Pelican clears it into the corner there. Giving chase is Sulzer. Pardon me, Rosenberger. Throwing for the Raiders. Big throw for Thompson, unable to get it out and over. Phillipson gets a touch on it and gets his body in. Looks like we have maybe a handball potentially. So 5th minute of play, 0-0 game. Steady rain falling, started just before kickoff. Certainly will play a factor, will be a factor rather, in the run of play tonight. Muthaden looking for Prater. Cleared nicely by Larson. Muthaden looks to step in. Georgie turns him. The pass was errant, looking for the feet of Brenner's, checking back there. Falls to Miller. Miller kicks it right off of Rosenberger. Settles it down, though. Looking up for Prater now. Johnson giving chase. Looks like Logan Junker's going to win the ball, and he does. Now Sam Ross cuts it inside. Oh, just loses the ball. Good tackle there. And here come the Old Ames on the attack through Rosenberger. Running away from Johnson. Looking to slot it through O'Kelly there. Take a nice defensive position. Didn't want to get split. Clears it out. It's going to be a Hudson throw-in. Nope, an Eau Claire throw-in. Nope. Looked like Bauer pointed towards Eau Claire. Ooh, nice little flick on by Muthaden there. Prater takes a little knock. Finds Muthaden. Good turn by Ryan. To the feet of Connor Johnson. There was some good pressure there coming from Nunez. Paul Phillipson shows back for the ball. Through to Ross. Deflected there. A lot of physical play. Pushing. Whistle. Free kick. Eau Claire. Certainly looked like the Eau Claire player on that initial challenge on Ross came in with his arm extended on the challenge. So about what yours truly expected anyways, a hard-fought opening 6 minutes of play here. Both teams in those one-on-one battles really giving it their all. It's an important game for both teams here. Nunez, lovely job there by Ross. Deflected out, prevent the corner kick. Prater, looks like he got pulled down. And he did. The professional foul, as they call it in the business. It's like Woodworth there just thought, I'm going to get beat. And chose to not get beat. Johnson on the ball, touch a little bit heavy. And he was offsides when the ball was played. Pardon me, it was out for a throw-in. Rosenberger, Luke Johnson there. Throw-in, Old Ames. Prater steps in front of Rosenberger. Wins it, turns one way, turns the other way, back to Cole Ober. Some high pressure here from the Old Ames, not letting Hudson just build easily out of the back. Looking for Phillipson was Johnson. Phillipson nicely done there to get around the defender. It looked like he got stuck under his foot a little. Now he's looking for Muthaden. The goalie out at the top of the box. Oh, I thought maybe Paul Phillipson was going to get there, but Larson was there waiting for it. Looking to go to Rosenberg in the corner. Luke Johnson's got that covered. Back to Corey Denning. Denning looking up for probably Connor Johnson. Just couldn't quite get it there. Takes a fortunate bounce for the Raiders off of center referee Bauer there. Nunez harassing Prater. No fear in the freshman. Free kick, Nick Thompson on the ball for the Raiders. Pardon me, run strong in the air by Woodworth. Play for Nunez. Gets a touch on it. Looking for the return was Brenner. Just a little too far ahead of Nunez there. Throw in Hudson. Rain steadily increasing. Ober there on for the Raiders. To Prater, back to Johnson. Head up, Muthaden looking to maybe make a run on the far side. Deflected. Memorial back on the ball. Pelican plays it out wide. Oh! Throw on Hudson. Miller quickly back into Thompson. O'Clair calling for a foul on that last play there. Tough to see from my position. Did look like the Old Abe player might have gotten pulled down, but certainly the referees had a better view. Great job by Brady Miller to get up to that ball, plays it in, looking for the run of Phillipson. Well played positionally by the Old Abe defender. Nunez drops it back. Ooh, lovely step by Luke Johnson. He's just really seemed to have his foot on the gas here tonight. Heady play, heads up play, working hard. So what a race down the edge there. Miller really using his speed well here in the last couple minutes. Is able to poke the ball away from, I believe that was Nunez. No. Apologies, that was Pelican. Corner kick here now for the Old Abes. Prater over, playing it for the penalty spot. Bounces in the box. Never want to see that if you're the defending team. Tygo Kelly on it. And looking really just to clear it out big. Unable to do so just as far as, oh, no, Nunez judged to have handled the ball. Free kick, Hudson. Thompson quickly for the Raiders to Phillipson. Back to Colton Prater. Prater sensed the pressure. Turned back to Phillipson. A little overlap there. From Sam Ross. Sam Ross looking for Prater. Finds Prater. 1-2 men on him. Splits the defenders over to Ryan Muthaden. Here's a chance for the Raiders. Ryan Muthaden. Oh, and it's off the post! Oh, what a shot by Muthaden. He picked out the far post a little too well, as it turns out. Disaster averted for the Memorial Old Abes, and nothing but agony for the Raiders. Ryan Muthaden was in position. Great ball from Prater. Lovely run from Muthaden, and just poked it right off the post. Past Connor Johnson, past Paul Phillips, and Hudson here in the 12th minute, unable to take the lead. 0-0 it remains, but that was far and away the best chance of the game. Here come the Old Abes, looking to answer. Nunez on the ball. Little takeover there. Nunez now playing it back into that space behind Miller. Too far for Sulzer, rather for Pelican. Goal kick. Chase MacArthur into the game for the Raiders.
Now into the game for the Raiders, number 17, Chase MacArthur.
So Muthaden switches over to the left. Phillipson comes out. MacArthur's in on the right. What a fabulous job by Brenner there to turn Nick Thompson. Really nicely done. Good skill, good strength. Sam Ross comes through and fouls him. 30 yards out here. Free kick opportunity for the Old Abes. Nunez looks like he'll be the man to take it. Bit of distance, but right in the middle there. Really can let him pick his spot. Nunez strikes the ball. Didn't get the dip, I think, that he was probably hoping for. Corey Denny had that covered all the way. Dip or no dip. Goal kick. Raiders. 13th minute of play, coming up on the 14th here. 0-0 game between Hudson and Eau Claire. It's been a battle so far. Best chance of the game has come through Ryan Muthaden for the Raiders. Luke Johnson clearing it just up and out. Tygo Kelly steps in to win it to Joffrey. Jorfi. Looking for the switch there, the Old Aves. Chase MacArthur does a nice job recovering, getting the defensive position now. Looking to pressure ball, stepped up by O'Kelly. Over by Woodworth. Sulzer on the ball. Thompson has it. Back to Ober. Nice partnership those two have. Looking for Prater. Prater unable to get the touch on the ball. Sam Ross now pressuring. Nice little turn there from Christofferson, looking for the through ball. Brenner running onto it, gets a touch. Corey Denning's over there. Corner kick. Denning had to get off his line there. Brenner did a great job to work hard, beat Denning to the ball, and win a corner kick for the Old Aves. So here in the 15th minute of play, Eau Claire corner kick. Booming free kick. Well cleared out there by Sam Ross. Lovely job. Number 21 was bearing down Sam Larson, and Ross did well to rise up and clear that out. Another corner kick, though, conceded by the Raiders. Simon Larson, is a large man, large boy, and a great target on these set plays. You can see the Old Abe's looking for him running hard onto it. Puts pressure on a defense. Again, looking for him. He heads it down, wins it in the air. Denning up to grab it. Brenner pressures him. Denning unable to hold on to it. Ball still bouncing around the Hudson box. Tygo Kelly tries to clear. Nunez looked like maybe he was trying to drive it a little more straight, and it sliced off his foot there. Runs out for a Hudson throw-in, but that was a great opportunity for the Old Aves, unable to capitalize. Larson back to Miller. Looking for Larson, took a deflection, throw in Hudson. Or looking for Ross, rather. Miller to Muthaden. Back to Miller. Eau Claire working hard to keep the ball on that side of the field. Johnson just couldn't quite settle it. Well won. Luke Johnson steps up to win it for the Raiders. Colton Prater now running with the ball, looking to play it through to Ryan Muthaden. What a great ball by Prater. Muthaden's going to get there first, touches it past the goalie. Joffrey's there to, oh my goodness, it's stuck under his foot. Chase MacArthur isn't able to get there, and now it's just sitting at the top of the box. Oh, and the Memorial Old Aves are able to clear it out. Another wonderful opportunity for Hudson. They just can't put it in the net right now. Prater, ooh, great turn by Colton. Waiting there was Woodsworth, though. Good defensive positioning. And here comes Eau Claire Memorial. Luke Johnson again dropping back there onto that defensive right flank. Left attacking flank for the Old Aves. Prater settles it. Woodsworth on him. Woodworth. Now through for MacArthur. Lovely ball. Larson looks like he has it, and he does. Ahead of Chase MacArthur, cleared out, and he's going to be able to keep it in, prevent the Raiders from getting a corner kick. All that hard work, and then Simon Larson is only able to just kick it out for Hudson throw-in. Tygo Kelly for the Raiders. Finds Colton Prater. Ball runs away from him. Luke Johnson steps up to win it, just plays it up over the top, and here comes Chase MacArthur running onto the ball. Pressure on the goalkeeper. Big collision. MacArthur goes down hard. Hansen looks like he was sending a message there about who's in charge in that area. But certainly fair play. Both players going for the ball. Braden Miller now looking to play Connor Johnson through. Junker had that covered the whole way back to Hansen. '18th minute of play. Hudson's made one substitution. Eau Claire none so far. So both coaches really sticking with their starting 11s by and large. Prater pass 1, Prater pass 2, so much strength. Prater pass 3, now shoots. Deflected by Hansen, poked out. Lovely job by Christofferson. Great job by Hansen to poke it, to push it away, but it really was unable to make a clean save and get it out of the box. Left it in a dangerous spot, and Dalton Christofferson was right there to clear it away, out for a Hudson corner kick. Fortunate as there were 2 Raider players waiting there to celebrate a goal. Prater going to go long. Looking for the near post, looking for Connor Johnson off the back of his head. He just didn't meet it probably the way he intended to. Goal kick. Eau Claire. So coming up on just about 20 minutes into the first half, I think it's fair to say that Hudson certainly has been the stronger team, but it's been a competitive match. Eau Claire, I think, physically is really testing Hudson, and in many instances, I think, winning some of those one-on-one physical battles. But Hudson offensively is just attacking really well. Prater looks good. Luke Johnson looks really strong in the middle, and they're very efficient with the balls that they're playing through. The timing of the runs and the accuracy of the passes look good for the Raiders. Feels like a matter of time before one ends up in the back of the net. Heard rumors that the first Hudson goal will be celebrated by a press box favorite, Happy Hardcore anthem. But I guess what Amy Mueller wants, Amy Mueller gets. So we'll have to see if Hudson can get a goal and earn the party. Throw in here for the Raiders. Rain continuing to fall. I think that's going to be the story for this game. I don't think the rain's going to let up. Matter of fact, I think it's just going to get stronger. So this is the type of game where to get an early lead or to get the lead could prove vital, because as conditions deteriorate, it could be difficult to get back into the game if you're trailing. So Hudson's strong start here bodes well for the Raiders, but again, they need to convert. A little bit of miscommunication. That looks like that never entered the box. Hansen came over like he was going to maybe pick it up, and it didn't roll in. Looked like Christofferson was also expecting him to be able to come over and get it, and credit to Ryan Muthaden, he just kept playing. The fans imploring the Raiders to put it in, and will they oblige? Prater slowly coming over. Only one there for the Old Abes. Will they take it short? They will. Prater to Muthaden to Prater. Looks to shoot right away. Does not get all the ball. Rolls harmlessly out for an Eau Claire Memorial goal kick. Hansen calling from the ball. We've got a plentiful and enthusiastic ball boy crew here this evening. Before kickoff, they were on the sideline getting pictures with Coach Solom. Future Raiders excited to help out at tonight's game. Hansen with a kick. Prater wins it. Can Johnson get there? Unable to. Larson ahead of him. Chase MacArthur back to pressure. Now Tygo Kelly. Rosenberger looks to turn. Luke Johnson there. Sam Ross, 1 coming on, 2 coming on. Look to find Prater. Gets a touch on it, but the pressure from Junker was there, and the Old Abes won it back. Now through Nunez. What a lovely turn past Johnson by Nunez. A little wider than Sulzer was making the run, but Sulzer able to keep it in, taking on Tygo Kelly, nutmegs him. Sam Ross dropping back. Both Ross, again, those central midfielders, those holding midfielders done a wonderful job dropping back and supporting the outside defenders. Johnson here on the ball. Looking for Prater. Deflected momentarily by Woodworth, but won by Prater. Prater looking out wide for Muthaden. Muthaden's run a little too narrow there, and ball runs out for an Eau Claire Memorial throw-in. Flicked on by Woodworth. Over on the ball. Hudson slowly starting to find a little bit more space and have a little bit more time on the ball here. Eau Claire was really pressuring hard initially and marking tight, and those marks have relaxed a little bit, and there's just a little bit more space here for the Raiders as they're looking to build out of the back. Johnson and Prater combined to win the ball. Prater on Woodworth. We're looking for a Kelly. Really well read there by the Memorial defender. Now over the top to Brenner in a foot race with Ober. Brenner's going to win it. Ober right there, though, pokes it off of Brenner, it looks like, and that is a corner kick. Was right off of Ober. Looks like Brenner got his foot stepped on maybe as well, but appears to be okay. Cleared out nicely there by Cole Ober. Kept in there by the Old Abes. Braden Miller over to pressure, win the ball, keep it in. Looking for Prater. Prater goes down in a heap off a challenge from Woodworth. Brenner got a flick. Ober won it. Ooh, Chase MacArthur slipped, and here comes Nunez attacking the center of the defense, dropping it off for Rosenberger. Won there by Sam Ross. Sam Ross loses the ball to Woodworth. Oh, what a great tackle by Cole Ober, and now over to Chase MacArthur, and here come the Raiders on the attack. MacArthur picks his head up. Finds Johnson. Johnson takes one touch. Slides it across to Ross. Ross with someone coming from behind. Well done recovering there by the Old Abes. Hudson had an opportunity, and they just weren't quick enough. Oh, another slip, and here comes Hudson through Tygo Kelly. Tygo Kelly pushing, just telegraphed that. He looked at him 6 times. Junker read it the whole way. Oh, Kelly had space there, and I think in that situation, you just have to tack the defense. Woodworth, he's also played very well, especially the last few minutes. He seems to have really just picked up the quality of his play. Throw in Old Abes. They seem to be settling into a good spell here these last few minutes. Got a couple set plays, winning the ball a little bit more. And looks like we've got a yellow card. Muthaden's dropping back for Ross. Paul Phillipson's coming in. So that, I believe, was issued to the bench for improper uniform, maybe? Looks like it was shown to the Hudson bench. So, Phillipson into the game, Muthaden in the midfield.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 2, Paul Phillipson.
So in the 26th minute of play, we got a yellow card issued, I believe, to Coach Solom. The way that Mr. Bauer, the center referee, indicated, he raised the card to the Hudson bench and then pointed at Sam Ross, which again leads me to believe there must have been some uniform issue with Ross, which results in the coach being issued a caution and the player having to come off. Denning looking to restart. Unable to get past Nunez. Muthaden steps up. Looking to turn it back there and pokes it away nicely. Colton Prater and Woodworth, that's just been a great battle. Woodworth a strong player and Prater just stronger and faster. Paul Phillipson now looks to cut it inside. Looking for Connor Johnson. Finds Luke Johnson. Oh, nope. Joffrey. Jorfy, excuse me, has really done nicely there at right back. Number of times stepped up and smartly won the ball. Luke Johnson there, pokes it away, finds Colton Prater. Colton Prater over to Connor Johnson. Connor Johnson, 1 touch, 2 touch. You got to shoot there, Connor. Drops it back for Colton. Colton takes a touch, settles. He wants it on his right foot. He gets it on his right foot. He kicks it right to the goalie. At some point in time, you just got to shoot, boys. Connor Johnson, I think, had it right on his left foot. Colton Prater had it on his left foot as well. Just take what the game gives you, boys. Just take what the game gives you. Nice smart turn there by Braden Miller, looking for Paul Phillipson. He wasn't there, though. Christopherson up to Woodworth. Woodworth looking over the top. Nick Thompson has that covered. Miller turns there. I don't think he knew anyone was behind him. You got to be aware of those things. Gives the ball away. Memorial throw-in. Brenner looking to flick it on. Nunez right there behind him with a little kind of overlap run. Tygo Kelly, nobody crashing the ball there for the Old Abes. Curious, I mean, had a couple guys there and they looked like they were just waiting on it. Prater to Muthaden. Muthaden looking to slot it through for MacArthur. Well done by Jorfy. And now Brenner. Looking to turn on over. Past Luke Johnson. Now Nunez. Oh, wide there, really nicely done. Good one-on-one play. Nice recovery by Miller. Goal kick, or corner kick rather, for the Old Abes as they're looking to make their mass substitutions here. See if we can see who comes into the game for you. So looks like we got maybe 14, 20. And can't tell. Right into the game, 14 cleared out that. I wonder if that's Corey Denny's ball, but it is finally cleared out there by MacArthur, and MacArthur just turns on the Jets trying to keep it in, unable to do so. And 5, Ethan Pollack.
Into the game at the last stoppage for the Old Abes. Number 5, Ethan Pollack. Number 14, Will Hartman. And number 20, Lucas Zumwalt.
So Zumwalt, Hartman, and Pollack in for the Old Abes here in the 30th minute of play. Nunez gives the ball away to Prater, looking to cut it past Larson. Larson, well done there. Positionally, Miller takes it nicely off the bounce. One strong in the air. Neither team able to settle it here in this phase. Now Rosenberger, Ober battling. Well, nicely done there by Cole. Looking for Paul Phillipson. Phillipson, I think, was looking for him to check there. Denning should be on it. Oh, I think, again, I'm watching Brenner. That ball dies. If Brenner's pursuing there, I think he gets a chance to get on the ball. Twice now I've seen the Old Abes just concede balls in the box. I'll take it if I'm Hudson, but if I'm Old Abes, the Old Abes, I guess I would want my players really continuing to pursue the ball. Luke Johnson. Ooh, the pressure got to him there. Nicely done by Nunez. Woodworth making the run in behind Johnson. Lovely tackle by Colton Prater. Got down, got around the ball. Three men on him there. A few too many touches there. Now Luke Johnson, pressured by Nunez. Johnson turns. Back to Miller. Miller to Prater. Ball runs away from him a little bit there. Over to Luke Johnson. Looking over the top for Phillipson, but the deflection falls to Colton Prater. Over to Tygo Kelly. No, excuse me, that's Ober. O'Kelly's here on the flank. Muthaden, lovely couple touches there. And, oh, goodness gracious, I thought MacArthur was going to get there. I thought Muthaden was going to get there. Neither of them did. And here comes Nunez. Luke Johnson wins it back for the Raiders. Takes one touch, takes two touch on his left foot, cut it back. Thought someone was going to be there. Nobody was. And here comes Rosenberger. Muthaden needs to work hard to get back. Goal side. Rosenberger plays it out onto the flank, looking for the run of Hartman. Again, I think if he's running on the flank, he's able to get there. As it was, his run was a little narrow. He's not able to keep it in. Throw in for the Raiders. 32nd minute of play. 0-0 game. Rain actually looks like it has subsided a bit. It's a little slower. Ooh, nice poke tackle. Looking to chip it over the top for Brenner. Braden Miller just right up the middle, finds Nunez. Lovely turn by Brenner on Nick Thompson. Miller does a great job recovering there and being in a good support position to clear the ball out for an Eau Claire throw-in. And Eau Claire going to make another substitution here in the 33rd minute. See if we can see who that is. It's number 8, Alex Sulzer coming back in.
Into the game for the Old Abes, number 8, Alex Sulzer.
Ooh, Miller just whiffed on it there. Falls to the Old Abes, falls to Brenner. Takes a deflection off of Nick Thompson, out for an Old Abe corner kick. So Hudson really looked the better team for the opening 20 minutes. Slowly now, Eau Claire has settled back into it. And now here in the previous 10, or the most recent 10 minutes, it's really been the Old Abe's. Oh, and the ball's just sitting there on the top of the box, or at the penalty spot, rather. Nick Thompson clears it mightily out, but with nobody up there, Logan Junker just resets for the Old Abe's. Ball deflected off of Ryan Muthaden, able to keep it in. Plays it into the space there. Colton Prater on the ball for the Raiders. Prater cuts it back on Nunez, looking to go over the top. Too far for MacArthur. Hansen just kicks up into the sky. Nobody there. Won nicely by number 20, Lucas Zumwalt. Looking for the run of Brenner. Too far. Goal kick. Hudson. Substitution. MacArthur's out, and that's Ross back in. And it looks like is Ross maybe going to go up top.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 8, Sam Ross.
So yeah, it looks like Sam Ross is, ooh, Denning. Got a little bit of pressure there, but finds Ober. Ober looking up over the top for Johnson. Great ball. Oh, Johnson just looks like he misjudged the flight. Sam Ross now working hard there as a forward. Takes a little bit of a deflection. Eau Claire unable to connect the passes. Colton Prater now on the ball. Nunez pursuing him from behind. Prater cuts it around one. Goes down. No call. Luke Johnson wins it back for the Raiders. Looking to cut it for Colton Prater. Rosenberger to Nunez. Nunez carrying through Muthaden. What a great job by Ryan Muthaden recovering there. Great job, great tackle. Takes the deflection off Miller. Now cuts around Nunez. And out to Sam Ross. Here comes an opportunity for the Raiders. Ross with some time and space. Picks his head up. Johnson running into the corner there. Is he going to be able to get there ahead of Larson? He is. Gets a little bit of a touch on it. Larson keeps good defensive position, turns, and looks to clear it out. Simon Larson. Keep wanting to say Sam. My apologies, Simon. Luke Johnson with good pressure there. Allows the ball to fall to Ryan Muthaden. Finds the feet of Connor Johnson. Lets it run back. Onto Muthaden. Shoot Ryan. Looking to dribble past a couple. Lovely tackle there by Larson. What a great job. Got his foot on the ball. Muthaden went over the top of it. And here come the Old Abe's looking for Brenner. Like the ball. Nick Thompson took away the middle, so they played out wide. Brenner one-on-one on Nick Thompson. Denning waiting in goal. Brenner cuts it around. Tygo Kelly there. The clearance bounces off Braden Miller right there to clear it out. Now Prater fighting with Rosenberger around Nunez. Falls there to Muthaden. Prater through Muthaden and through the Eau Claire defender. And everyone's retreating. Why are we playing through? Need to recognize there the whole defense is dropping. They're conceding that space. So someone needs to just kind of stop, check, show for the ball, give Prater an option. The students getting into it now. 36th minute of play. Hudson and Eau Claire tied 0-0. Hudson has absolutely had the better of the chances, but Eau Claire these last 10 minutes really, I think, probably had the better of the game. Miller now for the Raiders. Touch a little heavy. Here comes the sub for the Old Abe's. Rosenberger's coming out. And see if we can see who's coming in. Turn around, number 10. That's Jacob Poloquin.
Into the game for the Old Abe's, number 10, Jacob Poloquin.
One out there by Ober, ahead of Poloquin. Deep throw in for the Old Abe's in the 37th minute of play. Johnson gets a foot on it, just skies it up. Brenner fighting hard with Miller. Miller touches it middle. Rolls finally harmlessly to Corey Denning. Taking his time. Finds Ober. Ober cuts it inside. Outside to Tygo Kelly. O'Kelly looking for the big switch. Oh, just couldn't adjust his body there, Connor Johnson, but comes to Ryan Muthaden, and now Colton Prater ran away from him. Good job positionally there by Sulzer. He was there waiting for it. Good battle between Braden Miller and Brenner there. Back to Corey Denning. So nice to have a goalie that adept with the ball at his feet. Such a great safety valve. It is a luxury. I mean, you need your goalie to be competent, but I would say Corey Denning is beyond competent with the ball at his feet. Luke Johnson now for the Raiders. Switching it over here, better now. The Raiders' last couple minutes have settled in after a few minutes of some heavy pressure from the Old Abes. Johnson runs away from him, but is able to tackle it back. Muthaden, looking to turn, looking maybe a handball there. And it was free kick Hudson. Let's see what they can do here in the 39th minute of play. Coming up to that kind of moonlight, as the Phil Johnson coached Stillwater Ponies used to call it. Last 5 minutes of the half. So important. We're almost there. Can Hudson take the lead? Prater and Johnson over the ball. We've got Connor Johnson on one side of the box. You've got Nick Thompson up. Paul Phillipson. You've got Sam Ross, Tygo Kelly, Ryan Muthaden, Luke Johnson now joining in. Hudson really packing it in. They have 2 guys back. Chipped over the top, looking for Tygo Kelly. Tygo Kelly flicks it on, and it's into the net for a goal for the Raiders! Tygo Kelly from Colton Prater scoring in the 39th minute of play. What a fabulously executed free kick and goal for Hudson. Goal for the Raiders! Scored in the 39th minute of play by number 18, Tygo Kelly. Assisting on the play, number 21, Colton Prater. O'Kelly from Prater. Raiders 1, Old Abes 0. So, perfect timing there for the Raiders to take the lead. 39th minute of play, but as always, those 5 minutes after a goal are so vital. Can you defend? Can you maintain your composure? Can you maintain your focus as the other team pushes for an equalizer? We'll see. The time will tell. Denning here on the ball for the Raiders. Slips a little bit, unable to clear it out. I love the idea there from number 14, Will Hartman. He couldn't execute it, but he saw Denning take a slip and immediately went to put it back on goal. Scary moment there for Hudson after taking the lead through a beautifully executed free kick. Colton Prater just chipped it up over the top. Tygo Kelly was making the run in. He got his head on, flicked it over the goalie, who was not able to get out in time. And Hudson takes the lead. O'Kelly now, the goal scorer, looking to go up over the top. Nobody was there. The clearance falls to Prater. He looks to kind of rainbow it over the top. Can't execute it. Salzer takes the ball, picks his head up, looks to play to Peloquin, or Peliquin as the case may be. Thompson shields it out. Goal kick. Hudson, 41st minute of play. Hudson leads 1-0. They've led for the last 2 minutes here of a Tygo Kelly goal. It's been an exciting first half. Hudson, clearly the better team in my opinion. Well, clearly. They were the better team anyways in the opening 20 minutes. Eau Claire settled in and really through corner kicks were able to put a lot of pressure on Hudson. They, through the run of play, haven't really been able to generate any kind of pressure on Hudson's goal, but they've won a lot of corner kicks and at times have looked dangerous on those set pieces. Hudson initially, through the run of play, was offensively looking dangerous. But it took, fittingly enough, a set play. Here's one now for the Old Abes, 42nd minute of play. Junker standing over the ball. Eau Claire's got numbers up. Simon Larson, big number 21 up there. Luke Johnson on him. Larson's got a size advantage. Chipped up over the top to Salzer, takes a bounce into the hands of Corey Denning. Looked like they were looking to do something similar. Denning trying to throw it to Ross or Prater. Looks like their feet got caught there. Oh, lovely through ball there from Connor Johnson. Looking for Paul Phillipson to Sam Ross. Poked in. Oh, and it's just wide. I believe that came off the defender. No, it did not. The assistant referee deemed it to have come off the Hudson player. I don't think Phillipson got it. I think that's a corner kick. Bauer's coming over to talk to Klunt. I think see if he had a good look at it or not. Bauer indicates goal kick. Hudson. Looks like Klunt had a good look at it, and Bauer trusted his AR. Prater having a conversation with Bauer. But again, I think that's been the difference. Hudson has at least been able to generate pressure and look dangerous through the run of play. Eau Claire has not really done that yet, but have earned a lot of corner kicks and created some havoc in the box on those set pieces. Hansen, who's had a number of really good saves here in the first half with the restart. Muthaden to Ross. Oh, it just ran under his foot. Did it. Good job by Sam Ross throwing his body in there to win the ball and then to find the composure to maintain possession. It ricochets to Tygo Kelly. Slippery out there. Again, the rain is not as bad as it was, but it's wet out there, folks. Tygo Kelly on the ball, 43rd minute of play. Nice run there by Ross. Ross settles in front of 1, 2, can't maintain possession, but it falls to Tygo Kelly. O'Kelly looking to chip it up over Phillipson at the run, but cleared out there. Brenner gets a touch. Over to Braden Miller. He'll have the speed to get there for sure. Back to Nick Thompson. Hudson now looking to reset. Switch play, stretch him out. Muthaden making a nice run in there into pocket of space, gets the ball. Larson reads it, Muthaden drops back. And right over the top, love the way they recognize that. The pass wasn't quite there, but Muthaden drew out that center defender, and they immediately looked into play to that space, to play into the space vacated by the defender. Johnson looked to make a run, as did Ross. Ober way over the top. Johnson looking to challenge for it, won by Larson. Nunez, Luke Johnson kind of backs off, thought he had an opportunity to get on it, but it's won by Zumwalt. Back now is Johnson for the Raiders. Phillipson, good pressure there by number 5, Pollock. Phillipson drops it off, but nobody's there. He was looking for support, and Johnson was a little bit closer to him. Good job by Luke to recover. Colton Prater on the ball. Sam Ross making the run through. Play him, Colton. Oh! It was there. It was there. Colton dribbling past 1, past 2. Now out to Sam Ross. Ross settles it. One-on-one opportunity, looking to pass the defender. Unable to do so. Oh, yes, he did. The ball's not gone out yet. Sam Ross still on the ball, but 3 players is too much for Mr. Ross. Superman he is not. And now a little chip ball over the top, looking for Phillipson on the backside, not far enough. Nunez steps in front of Luke Johnson. Luke Johnson gets his foot in, and that little poke turned into a heck of a shot here as we near the end of the first half. Parents, if you could please make your way to the track for the halftime parent night ceremony. Thank you. Nick Johnson on the ball, no foul called. Final 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That is the end of the first half. So, after one half of play here on Parents' Night, the Hudson Raiders lead the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes 1-0. Raiders took the lead in the 39th minute through Tygo Kelly, assisted by Colton Prater. It's been Chuck Bubbles with you here for the first half. We'll see you in the second half. And welcome back here to Raider Field in Hudson, Wisconsin for the second 45 minutes of our Big Rivers Conference boys soccer tilt between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abes and the Hudson Raiders. It was a spirited first half, hard fought. And in the end, after 45 minutes, Hudson leads 1-0. They took the lead in the 39th minute of play. It was a free kick awarded to the Raiders. Colton Prater from about 40 yards out just chipped it over the top. Tygo Kelly ran onto it, got it there ahead of the goalie, flicked it over the top and into the net for the 1-0 lead. The Raiders are riding high after a pregame, or rather halftime ceremony recognizing their parents, and they're ready to put on a show in the second half. I think it's a fully deserved 1-0 lead based on the run of play. Let's see if the Hudson can maintain it and score some more goals. They probably could have and frankly should have in the first half. But they only count the ones that go into the net, not the ones that should go into the net. 1-0 Hudson. So, back underway here. Denning on the ball for the Raiders to Ober. Back to Denning. Big game tonight. Many times Denning will come out in the second half, play in the field, and Jared Biederman will get time in goal. Looks like in this big conference matchup, Denning will get the full 90 in the net. Hudson patient to start. Looks like Brenner unsure there if he's going to pressure, or if he should pressure, if they're pressuring as a team. In the end, Thompson just about gives it away. Sam Ross gets clipped there. Quick restart by Ross. Lovely job. Too much from Polton. Simon Larson just has done a nice job in the back for Eau Claire, and here he comes leading the attack as well. Looking to slot it through. Sliding tackle there by Nick Thompson. Has to recover and slide again to clear it away. Luke Johnson now on his left foot. Looking up over the top from Muthaden. Can't get it there. Down. Pardon me. Christofferson won it. Ross now to Prater. Prater with some time. Woodworth closing him down. Prater to Johnson. Johnson looking maybe to get it back to Prater. Poked away. Johnson works hard. Oh, that looks like a push in there from Navarro on Ross. Ross keeping his cool. Starting to get a little chippy here. Wonder if the second half could feature some fireworks of the wrong kind. Looks like Bauer maybe having a word with Navarro. Navarro shaking hands. Good sportsmanship. He lost his cool a little bit, but good on his part to just say, hey, my bad. Like to see that. You want to see him play hard. You want to see him fight hard, but play fair and clean. Throw in. Eau Claire. Luke Johnson clears it out for the Raiders. Connor Johnson giving chase, looking to keep the ball over there on the flank. Good job. First line of defense there, and they're able to win it back, and it falls to Connor Johnson. What a first touch right to the feet of Colton Prater. Prater looks to turn on Larson. Larson didn't think he fouled him, clapped his hands. And it was right about from this position in the first half that Hudson scored. Can they repeat the feat? Come on, boys, let's do it, says Amy Mueller. I think they will. I think they will. So again, Prater, everyone lined up there. Off to Prater's right, two hands in the air. O'Kelly sneaking across. Prater again looking for the chip. Trying to find Connor Johnson. Cleared out by the Old Abes. Lovely job there by number 10, Poloquin, ahead of O'Kelly. O'Kelly gets it back, though. Sam Ross. Ooh, can't believe he split the defense there. I don't think anyone was looking for the pass. Teammates or opponents. And here comes Sulzer. Nice job by Sulzer to turn on Phillipson. Phillipson had done a good work to recover. And Sulzer's just put on a clinic here. Shepherded out finally by O'Kelly. Goal kick, Hudson. Sulzer kind of throws his hands up, but it looked to me like that was just good defense. Nope. The officials indicating that that is a corner kick, and I think maybe that's what Sulzer was throwing his hands about. So again, this has been the primary source of any sort of danger that Eau Claire has posed. So two men over for the Old Abes, just Tygo Kelly. They're not going to take it short. Look to play it in, looking for, oh, what a great save by Corey Denning. Oh, that was the chance. Oh, that was absolutely the chance. Corey Denning bravely off his line ahead of Simon Larson. But the pressure of Larson allowed Denning only really to just knock it down to the feet of Brenner. And I guess I don't know what else more you want for fear of the Old Abes. The ball to fall at the feet of your target forward, co-captain, with the opponent goalie down and out of position. And he just put it over. So can the Old Abes recover from that disappointment? Poked away by Johnson. Again won by Johnson. Rosenberger looks to turn on Miller. Slots it through. Shielded out by Thompson. Goal kick. So we're going to Chuck Bubbles here with you. With me as always is Adam. Party on Adam. Ooh, nice little touch by Connor Johnson. Nobody was there for it. Hayden steps in. Falls to Nunez. Drop back to Rosenberger. A couple touches, too many bodies there in the middle. Cleared out nicely by Ober. Only as far as Larson. Oh, we're just playing ping pong here. Good job by Phillipson to maintain possession there, rather, and a lot of traffic. Took him a while to get out of there, but get out of there he did, and then Colton Prater kind of turns it back, didn't like what he saw. Settled down for the Raiders. Tygo Kelly looking to go big. Unable, that's a tall task to get it over those central defenders of the Old Abes. And now Phillipson on the ball in a one-on-one situation in the flank. Can he use his speed? Looks to, does. Get it there, slots it back. Sam Larson settles the ball. Looking to slide it across for Prater. Wonderful job recovering. There was Christofferson. Luke Johnson looking to chip it back in. Deflects and falls to Larson. Oh, great turn, Sam Larson. Just ran away from a little bit too much. Christofferson there. It's out for Hudson throwing with Aiden on the ball. Looking to take it quickly and then leaving it for Braden Miller. Some last-ditch defending there by the Old Abes. Miller now leaving it for Luke Johnson. And they were able to prevent Hudson from really getting a good shot at their goal. Johnson, long throw, flicked out. Miller wins it, settles nicely, plays it through. Nobody there. If someone is, that's could be the one. Picked up comfortably by Tyler Hansen, who made a couple great saves in the first half. Cleared out there to Sulzer, pardon me. Looks like that's a handball off of Prater. Simon Larson for the Old Abes. Looking to, overload on the this near side. Can't see it on the screen right now, but they've kind of overloaded here on what's the back post. It looks like they were probably trying to, that was a little bit of a rehearsed play there, looking to work it down and then cross it over with numbers up on the far post. Connor Johnson loses it off his chest. Luke Johnson steps in front. Luke Johnson looking for Phillipson. Phillipson wasn't there, throwing for the Old Abes. Jorfy. Rosenberger. Prater. Good battle. Woodworth and Prater have just done a heck of a job making each other work. It's been a fun battle. Kelly looking for an option. Nothing there. Back to Ober. Ober looking to cut it there. And finally, draws the foul. Then maybe Trevor Nava-Barber looking to check in here for the Raiders, for the Hudson. Nice job to find some space there, and good turn by Ross. Oh, good clearance there, right to the feet of Peliquin. Luke Johnson. Whoa, that was just a little bit of a wild challenge there by Rosenberger. Foul on Luke Johnson. Free kick, Simon Larson to take it. A little chippy here in the second half. The rain's continuing. It's a little wetter. Legs are a little more tired. Muthaden kind of runs over the ball, and Christofferson ends up with it. And here's Christofferson for the Old Abes. Muthaden recovers, pokes it out, off of Christofferson. Lovely job by Muthaden to win a free kick, or it's rather a throw-in for Hudson. Nava-Barber coming in for Phillipson. Now into the game for the Raiders, number 15, Trevor Nava-Barber. So the freshman Nava-Barber, eh? Two freshmen in this rivalry match. Number of sophomores, young teams this year. There are some seniors, but in years past, they're senior dominated, experienced, and this year it's a little bit more of a youth movement for both teams. Hudson has, I think, a few more seniors, but the key players really for both teams. A number of key players, not the key players, a number of them are underclassmen. Throw in, Christofferson for the Old Abes. Thompson just boots it up as high as he can. Really nicely done there to get it away from danger. It's a throw-in, but you'd rather have a throw-in than a goal. Oof, also Rosenberg getting a good position there, guys. To Woodworth. Looked like that was headed on frame. Nick Thompson, well done, step in there. And again, corner kick for the Old Abe's. They've looked even more dangerous on these set plays in the second half than they did in the first. Hudson needs to find someone who can account for Simon Larson. This time short. Well executed, deflected, not cleared out yet. Old Abe's were first on that one. Hudson had bodies in the way. Nava Barber working hard to get over there. Ross 2. Quick turn, and here come the Old Abe's again. Into the corner. Rosenberger kept it in. One-on-one on Miller. Miller not letting him around the outside. Out of play, deflection off of the Raiders. Corner kick. Eau Claire. I like the switch up that they did there. They'd really been looking for Larson over the top with him crashing in, and they instead elected to go short and try to deflect it into the near post, and now they go short. They go real short. Cut back on Ross there. Catch and practice for Denning. A little bit of variety, Eau Claire, searching for a way to break through. Luke Johnson really just playing it away there out of danger. So a good stretch here for the Old Ames. They've had Hudson under pressure. They're winning a number of corner kicks. Throw one for the Raiders, though. Big throw-in. Great pursuit there. Miller. Peliquin. Phillipson back into the game for the Raiders. Into the game for the Raiders. Number 2, Paul Phillipson. So Phillipson in for Muthaden. Miller looking to go big. Woodworth wins it over Connor Johnson. Miller again. Johnson again. Flicks it to Phillipson. Looking to go through for Colton Prater. 1-2 defenders over. Cleared out nicely. I think the choice of that tackle was excellent because Prater was looking to just ride off both challenges. If the ball kept going that way, he was going to get there. And to come in and just really boot it out was an excellent choice. Foul there on Navarro. Or Nunez, rather. Pardon me. Tygo Kelly, big boot. Just not bodies in the box there, but falls to Luke Johnson. First time left foot. Oh, just wide. Love the way he settled us off the chest and immediately looked to take it off the bounce and put it on frame. Good decision by Luke Johnson. You want to see that from your captain. Hudson's really their best chance, their only chance of the second half so far. Hansen, quick restart to Larson, or short restart rather. Woodworth, looking to go up over the top to maybe Rosenberger, but that's just kind of running away from everybody. Ober to Denning, up and out. Colton Prater comes back, hard off his knee, looking like he was trying to take it maybe off his thigh, but Nava Barber there leaves it for Tygo Kelly. Looking for Connor Johnson, unable to connect with him, and here come the Old Ames again quickly. Poked away there by Ober. Kept in by Christofferson. Over to Poloquin, looking to cut it behind Miller. Unable to do so. Throw in. Eau Claire. Phillipson kind of hooks it there to Colton Prater. Prater 1-2 men on him. Slips it through. A little bit of a miscommunication. Looks like Phillipson maybe left it off there when he wanted to go get it. And here come the Old Ames right now. Brenner takes a touch in the box. Deflected. Dangerous situation there. Miscommunication between Raider players led to a wonderful opportunity for the target player, the forward for the Old Ames. Fortunately for Hudson, they worked hard to get back. and deflected his shot. Nunez to Brenner. Brenner's really had 2 chances here in the second half and has been unable to convert, but that's danger signs for the Raiders. Cut back, slotted across, brave off his line is Corey Denny to deflect that. What a wonderful job by the Hudson Raider goalkeeper. Again, they're just diving in desperately here. Everybody, both teams, and here comes Paul Phillipson for the Raiders breaking away. Can he create a counterattack opportunity? Phillipson around 1, around 2. Can't get around the third player, and right there is Larson to reset it, the attack for the Old Abes. The rain coming heavy. The attack of the Old Abes coming heavy. Can Hudson withstand? Deflected there by O'Kelly. Aaron passed out. That might have run out. Did not. Jorfi looking into the box. Thompson. Johnson. Prater. Hudson maybe needs to settle here. Instead, they give it right back. Brennan looking to connect. Unable to do so. Phillipson. Prater. Calls off Samaras. Back to Miller. This is better. Hudson just has not had the ball. They're giving it away too quickly right now, and I like the kind of the reset. But then immediately after I said that, Miller just looking to go long. Hudson needs to have the ball here for a little while. Eau Claire building momentum. Offside flag up. Offside flag still up. Offside flag still up. Play continues. And Bauer tells him to put the flag down. Good refereeing there. Good communication. Miller steps around the defense of Peliquin. Ross to Prater. Prater on 2. Luke Johnson. Over to Tygo Kelly. O'Kelly looking to go big. Takes a deflection. Falls to Connor Johnson. And then back to O'Kelly. Luke Johnson flicks it up over the top. Finds Colton Prater. Prater shields one challenge. Looking for Connor Johnson. Sam Ross looking to step in. Unable to win it. There's Nunez. Great tackle by Luke Johnson there. Good defense by the Old Daves on the subsequent pass attempt, but Hudson's right back on the ball, looking to go up over the top. Nava Barber, it's running into Hansen the whole way. He lets it run out for an Eau Claire goal kick. 65th minute of play. Hudson making a substitution. Looks like Muthaden for Johnson.
Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 5, Ryan Muthaden.
So 65 minutes in, Hudson leading 1-0. They've took the lead in the 39th minute of play through Tygo Kelly off a Colton Prater assist. And it has stayed that way. Eau Claire looked the more dangerous team here in the second half, but Hudson, these last 2-3 minutes, starting to find their way back into the game. Ooh, a push there, looked like. Oh, Larson nearly lost it, and then nearly gave it away, and finally the Old Abes did for just a moment. But here they come on the attack again through Rosenberger. Johnson working hard to recover. Miller working hard to recover. Johnson making him turn. Looking to go up over the top. For Brenner. Too far. Goal kick. Corey Denning. So still the Old Abes struggling through the run of play to create some chances. It has been better. Cole Ober imploring his midfielders and forwards to come back and work back and help defensively. Up over the top there, Woodworth. Good call. Free kick. Raiders. Looks like that's Seidel getting ready to come in for Hudson. Prater short for Ober. O'Kelly around 2. Cuts it back for Colton Prater. Colton's got 2 men in front of him, 3 men in front of him. Back to O'Kelly. O'Kelly to Muthaden. Muthaden pokes it around the defender, and it's going to run out for an Eau Claire goal kick. Final touch just a little too heavy here. Connor Seidel checking into the match for... Not sure. Ross, maybe? Napa Barber came off. Ross stepped up top.
Now into the match for the Raiders, number 11, Connor Seidel.
So Seidel in, Napa Barber out. Sam Ross steps up to be an outside mid there, outside forward rather. And Seidel steps into the midfield. Nick Thompson, I think, thought he was going to get help from Corey Denning. Able to keep it in as Braden Miller. Played up for Paul Phillipson, steps in front of Christofferson, but unable to clear it out. Woodsworth, nice ball. And now Rosenberger looking across it, deflected off of Miller. Miller pursuing, out for an Old Abe throw-in. Rosenberger quickly up, quickly in. What a cross, what a goal. What a cross, what a goal. In the 68th minute of play, Brenner from Peliquin.
Goal for the Old Abe, scored in the 68th minute of play by number 7, Mitchell Brenner. Assisting on the play, number 10, Jacob Peliquin. Brenner from Peliquin. Old Abe's 1, Raiders 1.
So it feels like it's been coming, especially for Brenner here in the second half. He missed a couple opportunities and almost couldn't miss that one, although the credit, I think, has to go to number 10, Peliquin. That ball off the volley just absolutely lasered it on the head of Brenner. And here comes Phillipson right away attacking. But for a last-ditch toe tip tackle from Logan Junker, Paul Phillipson was in on goal. Throw in deep in Old Abe territory for the Raiders. Can they take the lead back? 68th minute of play, all the drama for the final 20. Luke Johnson looks for Prater. Prater wins it in front of one, just takes a kick from Nunez. Holding, looking to turn, looking to turn. Off of 2, throw in, Hudson. Or no, that wasn't Nunez, that was Peliquin. That just whiffed at Prater. I'm not really sure how that wasn't a foul, frankly. He took a wild kick and looked like he hit him, but falls to Sam Ross. Shoot, Sam Ross. Oh, Phillipson. Back to Tygo Kelly. Tygo Kelly with a great first touch. Really read that well. Carries it in, but now he's got a 1-on-2 situation there. Tries to take them both on. Ball ends up on O'Kelly's foot. Off of Jorfi. Out for a Hudson corner kick. Can Hudson take advantage? Eau Claire looking to make some subs here at the next stoppage of play. Fresh legs for the final 20. Hudson going long here. It's, I believe, Muthaden over there. Can he get the service? Muthaden up over everybody. Prater chasing it down. Got Woodworth on him. Dancing. Woodworth just plows into him. Free kick. I think that's a really good decision there. Woodworth just got frustrated and attacked him. Quick restart there. Prater again dancing. Woodworth poked out. Nick Thompson again right back to the Prater-Woodworth fight. There's some fun at this point in time, and the fans are loving it. Thompson, big throw, cleared out by who else? Simon Larson to Brenner. Nick Thompson, good fist. Oh, what a great job by Nick Thompson. Immediately into Ryan Muthaden. Can Muthaden keep it in? Fighting, pushing. Goal kick. Substitutions for Eau Claire. See if we can figure out who's coming to the game here. Looks like maybe number 20. Looks like number 14 and maybe number 5. Looks like our same substitutions.
It's getting a little tricky out there.
Yep. Expert analysis from our cameraman, Adam Tilson. It's getting chippy out there, folks. And you know what? He's not wrong.
Into the game for the Old Abe's, number 5, Ethan Pollack. Number 14, Will Hartman. And number 20, Lucas Zumwalt.
So into the chippiest of games come Zumwalt, Hartman, and Pollock. It was Eau Claire really controlling the first 15 minutes or so of the second half, and that culminated with them scoring the equalizing goal in the 68th minute of play through Mitchell Brenner, and frankly a fully deserved goal both for the Old Aves and for Brenner. He probably missed some that he should have scored, but that one was just too easy. Oh, Muthaden just lost concentration for a moment, ran away from him, falls back to Colton Prater though. Colton Prater 25 yards out carrying, attacking Woodsworth, cuts back on him, looking to cut again. Coming over is Nunez, sorry. Second time I called him Navarro. Tygo Kelly now on the ball. Arms extended there as the substitute. Sam Ross takes it, got the defender draped all over him. Well won there. Larson over, clears it off of Ross, throw in deep for Eau Claire. Will Hudson pressure here, try and keep Eau Claire pinned in their end. They're dropping off a little bit. Kelly wins it, falls to Ross. Ross telegraphs the pass to Prater. I think sometimes the teams are just waiting for Hudson to pass it to Colton. And players need to recognize that. Oh, dangerous back pass there. Falls to Brenner. Luke Johnson recovering. They just gave it away there, though. Braden Miller, Colton Prater. Phillipson making the run. Prater to Muthaden. Muthaden looking for Ross. I like the idea of just running away a little bit from Sam was the service. Seidel pressure in there for the Raiders. Letting it run as Rosenberger. O'Kelly to take the throw in for Hudson. 73rd minute of play, 1-1. Rain. I don't know that one could call it a hard rain, but rain is a fallen. Muthaden wins it for the Raiders. Oh, I like what he's looking there. He's looking to poke it around for Phillipson, looking again to do that. Unable to do so, but I like the effort and I like the thought. Well defended by the Old Aves. Free kick off a foul from Muthaden. He just grabbed Zumwalt there. Easy call. Of course, they're all easy if you're good. Big booming ball over the top. It's going to fall. Landed on the chest of an Old Abe player. I believe that was Zumwalt in the box. Couldn't ask for much more. I mean, a goal probably, I suppose they'd ask for. What a lovely job by Ober there, finding the feet of Ryan Muthaden. Muthaden now under pressure from Woodworth. Woodworth runs in, uses his body to tackle it away. Rosenberger then coming on. Oh, Luke Johnson just steps in and just picks his pocket. To Colton Prater. Larson on him. Prater, Larson. Looking to leave it maybe for Ross. Poked away, substitution here. Connor Johnson looking to come back in. For Seidel.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 23, Connor Johnson.
Johnson gets a nice welcome from the student section. O'Kelly. Woodworth steps in front, settles it, clears it out to Brenner. Luke Johnson's there, uses his body well under the pressure from Brenner. Over to Braden Miller, looking to maybe cut it back the other way. Nothing there. Luke Johnson looking over the top to Phillipson. Oh, deflects right to Colton. Trying to cut it on Woodworth. Well done by Woodworth. And great clearance. Oh, what effort from Luke Johnson to prevent that pass from getting to Rosenberger. Zumwalt was there, though. Rosenberger now looking to switch it. And looking to get in behind Tide Kelly. Tide Kelly not going to let him in behind. What a fantastic job by the sophomore. Read the play, had the speed, had the strength, had the smarts. Goal kick, Hudson Raiders. Prater looks to flick it, deflected off Woodworth. Jorfy clears it high, falls to Luke Johnson. Ryan Muthaden gets a little pressure, forces him into an errant pass. Speaking of errant passes, there we go. And now Hudson back on the feet of Muthaden. Muthaden pressured by 2, just goes up over the top, gets rid of it. Relieves pressure a little bit, lets his team get out. Connor Johnson now pressuring. Larson. Had a good game for the Old Aves, has Simon Larson. Me calling him by the right first name, not such a great game. A lot of hard defensive work here in the midfield for the Raiders. Deflecting that is Sam Ross. Winning that is Ryan Muthaden. Drops it back to Corey Denning. Denning picks his head up. Just clears it out, frankly. Not a bad decision. Better be safe than sorry. Prater chases it all the way back. Over to Miller. Braden Miller touches it around Rosenberger. Little outside of the foot flick there, looking for the checking run to Connor Johnson. Johnson uses his strength. Oh, and what a great pass there to find Sam Ross. Nothing there, though. Over to Muthaden. Muthaden's has Tygo Kelly running. Just loses the ball there on the dribble. Looking a little tired, Ryan. Not there, though. Really hard work to get back. He's frustrated. He thought he got there. Great. Applaud the effort. Wonderful job. He just kind of had a heavy touch, and instead of hanging his head, he worked hard to get back. And did, however, concede the free kick. Nunez standing over the ball. 77th minute of play. Both teams looking, no, excuse me, just Eau Claire here looking to make a substitution. Prater over for the Raiders. Brenner standing right unmarked on the top of the box. Now he's coming back in. Simon Larson looping around. We're taking our time here. Not quite sure what's going on. Big ball over the top, far post. Punched out by Corey Denning. Great save. Making it look easy as Corey Denning, but it is a corner kick for the Old Aves. The parent section in front of us here, encouraging Hudson to, and I quote, fire it up. And the parents, of course, believe you can do it. Go Raiders. Corner kick. Old Ames. Woodworth cleared out. Only did Jorfy. Takes one touch, takes two touch. And then fired by Zumwalt wide of the net. Goal kick Hudson. Substitution Eau Claire. See if we can pick out who that is coming in. I believe it's number 10, Jacob Poloquin, the assist man on the goal.
Into the game for the Old Aves. Number 10, Jacob Poloquin.
Denny to Miller. 79th minute of play. Johnson. Big first touch. Ball kind of skipped on him there. Quickly back are the Old Aves. Onto the foot of Brenner. And disaster averted for the Raiders as Brenner puts it wide. What an absolutely deadly looking counterattack for the Old Aves. Connor Johnson just got a little heavy on his touch. And right away, the Old Aves were through. Great run by Brenner. Prater now on the ball for the Raiders. Cuts inside Larson. It's proven tough to do. Looking to attack on the flank. Poked away by the third defender. And out for a Hudson throw-in substitution coming. Nava Barber into the game for Hudson. With Aiden out.
Now into the game for the Raiders. Number 15, Trevor Nava Barber.
So we enter the final 10 here, tied, all tied up. It's there for both teams. Who will rise to the occasion? Hudson with a deep throw-in. O'Kelly with the ball. To Colton Prater. Got two on him. Looking to keep it in. Flag waved. Free kick. Free kick awarded to Colton Prater. Basically a corner kick here. Nick Thompson looks like he's coming up. Braden Miller coming up. Luke Johnson drops back. Eau Claire has everybody but Brenner in the box, basically. Luke Johnson now comes over to maybe take it short. Sucks Brenner with him. Luke, I like the run there by Nick Thompson. I like the follow-up run by Trevor Nava Barber. Oh, he just kind of stumbles over the ball. Can't make a hit on a good, well-designed set piece for the Raiders. Luke Johnson coming over there. Brenner wins it, and there's just nobody there for it. Colton Prater on the ball. Turns. Carrying up the line after one. Steps back. Uses his body so well, does Colton. Throw in. There's a little bit of confusion between the assistant referee and the center referee. The center referee cedes to Dean Gumps, the assistant referee. Throw in Hudson. Tygo Kelly was looking to go long. Good pursuit by Connor Johnson, but really was never going to have a chance to get there. Quick restart. Oh, just shanked. Connor Johnson steps in front, looking to get outside, cuts it back inside, stumbles, does the Eau Claire Memorial player. 2 players go to round out. It's 3 in the last thing. Oh, a little bit of a nutmeg, but Braden Miller's right on top of it. Looking to turn. The nut makes him back. Over to Zumwalt. Off of Brenner, throw in Raiders. Just a lot of really hard play over there. Muthaden right back into the game for the Raiders.
Back into the game for the Raiders. Number 5, Ryan Muthaden.
Who can be the hero? Thompson. O'Kelly. Looking for Muthaden. Well done defensively, throwing Hudson. Rain really picking up now. Everything's getting intense. The rain's getting intense. The pressure's getting intense. The level of play, the competition. This is what it's all about, folks. 7 minutes to enjoy great high school soccer. O'Kelly up over the top. Phillipson just run. Run, Paul. Run, Paul. Run, Paul. Run. Flicked back. Comfortably caught by Tyler Hansen. Lovely distribution. Lovely distribution. Ober pokes it back. Zumwalt on the ball. Miller, cuts him. And then finds Nunez. Nunez turns. He's got 3 players in front of him. Off of the shoulder of Luke Johnson to Paul Phillipson. Splits the defenders to Colton Prater. Colton's got 2 men on him, 3 men on him. Oh, just can't connect with Ross there. Does step in front of Poloquin for a second. And now we've got a foul called on the Raiders. 40 yards from goal. 84th minute of play. Eau Claire looking to make a substitution here at the next opportunity. Hopefully it'll be a Hudson goal after a counterattack resulting from this free kick. Good service in the box. One initially by Ober, one second time by Ober, then by Muthaden. Nunez attempts a shot, cleared out by Paul Phillipson. And now back in for the Old Abes. Oh, unlucky for Eau Claire. Lovely little back pass there, splitting the defenders, and Nunez just couldn't get on it. Muthaden on the ball there. Takes a little bump. Some Jorfi. Throw in. Hudson. O'Kelly. Luke Johnson letting Tygo Kelly know to just slow it down, calm it down. Thompson all the way over to Braden Miller. Pressure stepped up here from the Old Abes. It's been a better second half from them. Ooh, Colton Prater just lost the ball there for a second, cleared up by Logan Junker. Throw an opportunity for the Raiders. Braden Miller calling for the ball. Great distribution there from the ball boy. Good chest pass. One there by Pollock. Out. Again, ball boys the real MVPs of this match tonight. Keeping the ball cycled and in play. Sam Ross. Back to Thompson. Thompson picks his head up, looking to go big over the top for Connor Johnson. Dropping back as Woodworth. Wins the ball nicely to Nunez. Nunez clears it up to Brenner. Eau Claire kind of winning some of those, I don't know if you want to call them 50-50 balls, but a little bit more accurate with their passes here in this last phase. Luke Johnson stepping over there to win the ball. It slides through, and Connor Johnson, I think, is going to get onto it, and he does. Can he find a teammate? Connor Johnson looks to cut on Larson. Larson does a great job there defending. Throw in, 86th minute of play, deep in the Old Abe defensive third. Well, maybe not deep in their defensive third, but in their defensive third. Tygo Kelly up for the Raiders. No time like the present, boys. Let's score a goal. Rain's coming down even heavier now, probably the strongest it's been all night. O'Kelly for Prater. Prater looking to turn. Poked out for another Hudson throw-in. Joffrey's done a nice job over there. Both one-on-one situations and also helping out. Oh, I like the run there by Muthaden, kind of sneaking in behind. O'Kelly looking for him, falls to Ross. Ross, the balls gets stuck under his foot, ends up at the feet of Colton Prater. Woodworth with a strong tackle. Tygo Kelly just looking to knock it into the box there off the Eau Claire player. Now Eau Claire has two men. We've been waiting for a while here now. Hudson's got the ball again, pressuring Eau Claire. O'Kelly's throwing, knocked up by Woodworth. Kind of the story of the last 3 minutes here. Now Luke Johnson coming over to take it. Tygo Kelly drops back. Luke Johnson's got a little bit of a bigger throw, but does take it quickly. Colton Prater turns, takes a little bit of bounce off his leg. Now he's fighting in the corner, looking to maybe win a free kick. Just wins a throw-in. Colton stretching out a little bit. He's done a lot of work tonight, hasn't come off the field, working on 90 minutes. Stretches out, gets back into the mix. Prater on Woodworth. Out for a Hudson throw-in. You wonder if Hudson can sneak something in here. They're so focused on Colton right now. Can someone else sneak in and get that goal? 88th minute of play. Big throw, looking for Connor Johnson. One out by Larson. One again by Joffrey. Cleared up by Brenner. Everybody back for the Old Abes right now. Tygo Kelly. Paul Phillipson checks back, try to get it. Sam Larson on the ball here. Takes one touch, two touches to Phillipson. Phillipson has one man on him. Oh, he just slips under his foot. Pushed off, and here come the Old Abes. Can they break out quickly? Brenner making a nice run into a little pocket of space there. Braden Miller right back to win it for Hudson. Looks like Connor Johnson started in an offside position. But no worries there. Colton Prater looks like his feet got caught up with number 20, Lucas Zumwalt. 89th minute of play, excuse me. And 2-1, and here we are. It is the end of the match. It's glory time. Who can make it happen? Everybody back for Hudson. Booming free kick to the top of 18. Looking to flick it on through Larson. Larson flicks it on. It falls down at the... Oh, it falls. It's just sitting there in the Hudson box. Ricocheting around. And then rolling comfortably for Corey Denning as we enter the final 90 seconds here. 1-1 game. Hudson took the lead in the 39th minute through Tygo Kelly, assisted by Colton Prater. Brenner equalized in the 68th minute, assisted by Paul O'Quinn. Stumbling is Woodworth. Ball rolls away from Prater. 1 minute to play here, folks. Nick Thompson, Cole Ober. Ober booming ball over the top there. Just kind of, it's so late in the game here, you just want to hit it and see if you can make something happen. Miller looking for Prater, I believe. Zumwalt heads it out, substitution for the Old Abes. And looks like we've got 8 coming in and 9.
Into the match for the Old Abes, number 8, Alex Sulzer, and number 9, Luke Rosenberger.
Rosenberger and Sulzer in, final 30 seconds. Hudson looking for that last moment goal.
Into the game for the Raiders, number 15, Trevor Nava Barber.
Final 20 seconds here. What can Hudson make happen? Prater looking for Johnson. Headed out. Nava Barber looking to pick it up. 12 seconds left.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.